This video is proudly sponsored by FS Academy, and they've got a new range of mission packs for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 called Interceptor. This all-new 30 mission training pack is designed to put your IFR skills to the test and includes a wide range of essential topics such as holding patterns, ILS, VOR and NDB approaches, VOR and NDB navigation, and these techniques you will learn will feel really rewarding and will stay with you forever. Take the first step towards IFR today and embark upon an unforgettable and rewarding journey. Please check out FS Academy Interceptor in the notes below. Well folks, this looks a bit bloody good. Welcome to the Quest 3. It's about time I showed it again, because I do love this headset. Absolutely. And, well, I'm using it with an RTX 5090, so the performance should be good. I'm using a special AI camera. In fact, I shouldn't move my arms around because it'll probably be zooming in and out like crazy right now, so apologies for that. As well as OBS, but when I'm not recording, I'm getting 75 frames per second. But unfortunately, that's now a lot less. This is Scotland, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. Using godlike mode, virtual desktop, and this is the raw frame rate, and it is very, very, very good. Now, in terms of what this feels like when compared to, say, the Megan X and the Crystal Light and, you know, the native PC VR headsets out there, I'm sorry, folks, but, you know, there is quite a difference in pure clarity. Although I will say that the colours still look really good on this. Virtual Desktop is an absolutely amazing piece of software. But yeah, this is really nice performance. Very, very cool. I'm going to go somewhere else in a minute. Somewhere more taxing, of course. Now, the PC I'm using is a powered by MSI Stormforce computer. And I've currently got a very nice discount. £300 in fact, with £100 worth of extras thrown in. Quite a few of my subscribers now have used that code and are very, very happy with their 5090 base PC. I mean, at the moment you can't even buy a 5090 well, basically the same price as a full system with a 3-year warranty and a 9800 X3D processor thrown in as well. You know, it's a full system here for a pretty damn good price, I might add. So feel free to use that link whilst it's still live. That's not affiliated or anything like that. It's just me trying to sort of give something back to the community, really. A thank you, I guess, for following my channel for so long. You know, this feels like Harry Potter country, this does, doesn't it? Absolutely beautiful visuals. Right, folks, so welcome back. We are now in the middle of New York. I've taken off the AI camera because it really was just sapping performance. In the Quest 3. And yeah, the performance, I mean, it's okay, but it's not amazing, really, to be honest. I think I'd probably be getting, I don't know, maybe about 10 frames per second less if I was using my 4090. I do have a comparison on the channel. But either way, though, this still feels very, very smooth and very, very nice. Personally, what I would do here is use SSW, which is basically Virtual Desktop's motion reprojection technique. Then I'll be getting a solid 40 frames per second with one fake frame added, which will feel like 90 frames per second. That is one thing I do love about Virtual Desktop, is the motion reprojection is the best out there. I've said it for many, many years. But considering we are recording here, we are touching 60 frames per second in New York. That's still very, very good performance, I must say. Very, very good performance. Look at this, guys. Absolutely fantastic visuals. I think the point here, though, that I'm trying to make is this is MSFS 2024, which isn't, you know, so well optimized in VR. If I was to do this in MSFS 2020, I would be getting way better results. I really, really would. So I'm basically showcasing a sort of worst case test. Well, I could use an airliner, but I've done that many times now, folks. If you ask me in the comments, please fly an airliner. I already have. Please do check the channel out, I've done many stress tests. But this is just messing around in the Quest 3. It does look good, but I'm sorry guys, there is no comparison to DisplayPort connection headsets. It's not even the fact that, you know, I mean, in terms of compression, there's hardly any visible. It's just a softer image. It's really, really soft. Like, looking out there onto all those buildings, if that was a DisplayPort connection headset, it'd be a lot clearer. Just so much sharper. Same goes for these gauges as well. I've noticed the LSS4 affects the Quest 3 a lot more than it does the Pimax Crystal. Actually, while we're at it, let's just try TAA mode, just for the hell of it. Oh, right, okay. Right, this suddenly makes sense now. This is where the 5090 absolutely reigns supreme over any other GPU. We're getting basically the same frame rates, but in TAA mode, and now everything looks way sharper. That's actually quite insane. The thing is about the 5090s, it really excels at raw resolutions, high resolutions, do you know what I mean? And you know, everything I've just said about the Quest 3 looking blurry, well, now that I'm in TAA mode, well, it's still, you know, I still feel the same about it, don't get me wrong, but it does look way better now. Sharper out there. It's just, because of the lower resolution, I can tell that there is screen door effect. But it's because I'm spoilt, folks. Just ignore me, I'm just spoilt with all these amazing headsets coming out, you know. But, no, this looks really, really good. Like I say, if you are happy with the Quest 3, and why not? It is a phenomenal headset for the money. And if you can run, or if you'd like to run TAA mode, which I think is actually very important in the Quest 3 because it showcases how sharp it can actually be, then yeah, I would recommend getting a GPU first. But wow, yeah, this is actually really impressive. TAA mode in MSFS 2024 over New York. This looks good. And you know, these lenses, my god, these lenses are so good in this thing. There's a lot going for the Quest 3, there really is. I really do wish it was an easier decision to make and that the Quest 3 had a DisplayPort connection, slightly high resolution, and this just was the best headset, you know, for most people and for pretty much everybody. But it's not like that, unfortunately. And there's a lot of VR headsets now. There is so many out there. And hopefully my channel does help you sort of decide on which is best for you. Look at this. This is really good performance now. No, this is actually very, very impressive. Touching 60 frames per second with these visuals, heavy weather. That is very, very good. And I'm recording as well. Yeah, I'm going to say it. This is insane performance in 2024. It's definitely all about that raster performance with the 5090, which is something I did not expect. Because really, the 5090 is all about fake frames and frame generation, but when it comes to VR, it often tells a very different story. And it's funny how when I noticed that difference, that was completely like, I didn't expect that. That was all on camera, which I love. All I'm doing is basically turning on the record button and seeing what happens. And this is, look at that, all that photogrammetry. Really high settings as well. I've got a preset I'm using at the moment, high end, which is really, really taxing. I'm basically almost at ultra settings here in 2024. And there we go, this is the performance. So I think that will do for this video, folks. Just a quick one, showcasing the RTX 5090 with a more mid-range, lower resolution headset. That is the Quest 3. Must admit, I am impressed with this. It does look very, very nice. Thanks for watching as always, I truly appreciate it. Please feel free to subscribe and all that jazz. I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye for now.